What's up, guys? It's Agile here, and we are back in Farming Simulator 2025, and we are actually trying out the GPS for the first time for auto steer. So our AI worker was being quite dumb and not planning it right, so we're gonna do it ourselves here, hopefully with the GPS system. So with that, let's lower it and let's turn it on. Let's get our music going here, of course, and it should keep us on the line here. I'm not touching anything besides cruise control. Are we planting? Oh yeah, looks like we're definitely planting. Good, good, good. So we did one head row. I maybe should have went with two on this field because it is kind of a goofy field, but we'll see how it does. I think what I want to actually do is maybe do automatic cruise control deactivation. We're gonna have to get lined back up with this one. Definitely a little weird. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, let's try her again. Okay, it's no longer auto steering for us, it's just driving. Yeah, I'm still steering for this thing, so... Oh, maybe I have to activate it? Oh, there we go, there we go. You have to hit H to activate it, okay. They're gonna do it for us? Oh, look at that, guys. Okay, I'm no longer steering. Awesome, awesome. Look at how sweet that is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Once we complete this row, we're probably gonna have to swing around. Yep, alright, let's lift up. Alright, now we should be able to start with our end rows. Activate lane. And go. Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh, we forgot to lower. We forgot to lower. Okay. There we go, we should still be on. Okay, okay. Now we want to activate lane. And go. Okay, I'm gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna get it. Alright, let's get this field planted here. Alright guys, as you can see there, yeah, it was kind of a mess. Would that field look terrible in real life when it grew? Absolutely. And, yeah, for the sake of my own sanity for this video, we're going to leave it like that. And in the future, we are 100% either going to extend that field in a different direction, or maybe we're going to plant some grass to make it a straight line, because that was painful, guys. Eventually, I just got sick of trying to battle it, and I think we're going to just straighten it off here, maybe with grass or something, so we have a nice straight line to go across it with, instead of trying to battle this curve here. Also, I didn't really understand the controls right away, so yeah, we had a big mess. Plus, the AI had planted like the middle of the field, but not the outside, so yeah. But anyways, it looks like it is actually getting dark out here. Which I do believe that we can sleep through the night, so this will be our first night in the game. I'll park this right here for now. And, this should be growing as well here. This is also wheat. I mean, all of our wheat should be growing here. And we should have this guy down here cultivating. Guy or gal, I don't know which one it is. They're just about done the way it looks, which is great. And we're gonna actually switch it up a bit here. Well, I actually wanted to look here too, at our, oops, saving, at our owned equipment. Oh, I think it's actually under P, right? There we go, vehicles. Where's our planter? Cedar. Where is it? We have that little one. That's not right. I will find you. There we go. So we can actually plant, I believe this is grass here, so let me double check. Let me double check the prices here. Oh, there we go. That's not the grass symbol. What is that symbol? It looks like grass. Alright, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's go hook back up to the old cedar there, and then see if that is grass, because I do want to plant that big field into grass. I think my plan right now, and we can actually start doing some silage, I believe is what we're going to want to do, but it's going to take a lot of money, so we'll see. Okay, so we got barley, wheat, oak, long grain, oil seed. Okay, it is grass, but it's just a different symbol for the prices. Okay. I think we're actually going to let this AI worker finish up the hedgerow here. And then once they're actually done, we can sleep, I believe. Can we sleep in this house? I think we can. Take that, Grandpappy. Bud. It's like the world's greatest flashlight here. Wow. Yeah, we can sleep until the next day, so... which should be a new month for us, so our crops should be doing good. So I actually wanted to go in and look at the grassland care, so we can plant it, and then we actually want to just mow it and rake it if we could to bale it. We don't want to actually turn it into hay. So mowers, we'd have to maybe go with... we don't have a lot of money. If we could get something a little bigger than the double mower, because this is only a 4-meter width. I guess one's a 13 here, which would be much, much nicer. Do we have anything that's a little bigger than that? These all look smaller. Oh, no, sorry, it's not a 13. I was looking at miles per hour. It's a 8.3. This one's a 9.4. What's this one? 10. This might be our best option here. I believe we should have enough horsepower, 160 horsepower. Let's look at our tractors here. This one's only got 110. This one has 160, so this one would just be able to run it. We may have to put a weight on the front of it. I'm not sure how well that would work, but we could look at it. Okay, so if we go back in here, and then we'd have to go to actually baling here. Baling and wrappers. This is all going to be new to me, guys, so Bale wrapper packs grass bales in foil so they can ferment into silage. Yep. 125 to 150. Okay, so if we actually go back here, I'm guessing the square balers are going to cost too much for us. Oh yeah, this would be, oh yeah, so much money. We do have a bunch of different options here that I got through mods, but they're all still too expensive for us. The Windrower Plus would be nice, but they're just so much money. Like this one might work here. $180 to $240 is what this one will do. For square bales, $180 to $240. Oh wow, 250 horsepower. We would need a bigger tractor along with that one. And that's the cheapest one that they have. That is unfortunate, guys. We were just too poor. But eventually I'd like to get into to silage there. Yeah, nothing's gonna help us out in there. So, yeah. Eventually, we should be able to get into that. Okay, and they're done with this field. So I wanted to plant this into grass, but I don't know if it's gonna be really worth it now. But let's run back over and sleep for the night, and then we should be able to come into the next month here. I would have liked to have gotten another field planted yet, but we can plant it next month, so it starts growing. But oh, there we go. R. What time do you want to wake up? Current time is what is that? 7:42 p.m. So we will go until 8 a.m. Go ahead and sleep. It's kind of dizzying. All right, now we can run out and take a look at our, oh, look at how nice that looks. Very pretty. I do record, so I do play in 4K, but I export in, basically render in 1080p just because more people can access it that way. So yeah, hopefully that's all right with everybody, but sort of weird that this wheat is growing in clumps, but okay. Wheat doesn't actually grow in clumps. It's kind of like grass, it just kind of grows up like this. Anyway, minor details. So this is all growing good. What does it say? Doesn't say how far it is, how long it takes to grow. But we do have a whole nother field down there that we need to actually plant this one. So let's see. We'll bring this back to the farm, and then we'll grab our seeding tractor and bring it down here. I really would like to get into the silage though, you know, because I think we can make pretty good money on that, but for now we'll just stick to the grain, I suppose, till we get a little more money in the bank, right? We should have quite a bit after we're done, and the price is right, I guess, the right month, what I'm trying to say, when we go to sell our previously harvested crops. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of wheat. What are our options? We got grass, peas, spinach, which we'll need special equipment for that, barley, oats, canola, long grain rice. I think maybe we'll just go with barley, oats. Oats would be good for bales. Yeah, let's just go with wheat again. Ooh, I was pressing shift there, like it's gonna help me speed up. Make sure we're on the right playlist there. Okay, so starting on this field, I think we're gonna actually go to the other side. It'll be a little easier. This field should work a little better. We're gonna put in a little more for hedgerows, I believe, because it'll give us more room to turn around. I don't really have a problem with that in real life, but apparently this game I do, so. Alright, so hold H so we can turn this on. Steering assist here. Sure, we'll just go with 7. That's fine. Automatic should all be good. And then working with auto, so okay. Then we got our line right there. Get lined up a little bit better here. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our seeder. Lower our seeder. And then we'll lock on to this lane and hit cruise. And let her do its thing. We should be planting. A little hard to see once it's already cultivated, huh? Changes the texture a little bit, I suppose, but it does look clean. It's nice. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of grass around the outsides of our fields, and kind of in between there. If we can mow all the way up to the road, that would be kind of nice. And if this field is all grass, eventually that'd be nice as well. But I mean, we could just make regular grass bales and sell them, I suppose. But let's try to get just a little bit more money, I think, before we actually try to dive into the fermenting silage kind of thing. Okay, I was hoping it was going to actually take me around there without having to stop on the ends here, but it might eventually. Okay, let's go ahead and lift this up. It is a 90-degree turn, which is a little inconvenient, but we'll make it work. Let me just spin all the way around here. That'll be the easiest. Get myself somewhat lined back up again. Hopefully avoid another catastrophe like I had on the other side. All right, lower that down. We're still on. Lock on and go. So at least this is a nice big field here too. So eventually I'd like to expand out, but obviously we got to get better equipment first. We could go run some contracts as well. I don't even know like what kind of contracts there are currently available, but once we get this field planted, we might be able to go and run some of those. Okay, so here it's taking me around the corner, which is really nice. I don't even have to, I'm not steering or nothing now. My hands are free of the keyboard, which is really nice. And can we actually browse while we're planting? Yeah, we're still moving, so it is going to keep working. Very good. That's awesome. So we're still moving, even though we're in the menu, which is really cool. So if we want to look at stuff like prices or whatever else, it should work for us. Okay, let's just tidy up this row right here. So we match back up just like that. Go ahead and lift our seeder up, and we can swing around and hit our next row here. And away we go. Let's actually look at the contracts. It should lead us all the way around there, so I gotta actually, there they are, okay. So we've got baling, too easy. Contract reward is 1,400. Not great, but this guy wants to fertilize the field. This guy wants his grain harvested and taken to the production site. A little bit more money. What's this one? Okay, big field. Really big field. So obviously, okay, so it says right on top. Okay. Here's baling for 2 grand. That wouldn't be so bad. It should be cut down already. So that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, okay, it didn't keep us going. It brought us up to a 90 here, which is fine. Oh wait, this is the end. It did keep us going. Okay, this is the actual 90-degree corner here. And away we go. So this corner right here is pretty much the only corner I think we have to manually steer on, as far as I can tell, hopefully. And in real life, we actually just finished up seating here, so which is really good. I feel like I've been away from my my computer for 20 years here at this point. We're on a little vacation, then came back, did some seating, and also worked full week there or whatever at my full-time job. So yeah, been very busy. Very busy, so happy I got a little bit of downtime this morning here before I actually have to go into to work tonight. So okay, it looks like it's gonna shut us off at this corner every time. So maybe if we come in from a straighter angle, it would help us. Like if I lift up and then. Yeah. That guy made me nervous. So actually, I wonder if so what happens then if I hit like... What happens if I then hire a worker? Are they gonna replant what I already did, or are they just gonna go? Looks like they're just gonna go. Alright, cool. I mean, sure, we'll accept that. Alright, we'll hire them for that, and then what I think we're actually going to do is go ahead and grab a contract here. So let's start with something really small so we can kind of figure out how it works first, in case I mess it up. So we can actually hit borrow items. So we have to go to the shop, remember to fill the tools if needed. We shouldn't have to fill. Okay, we should just have to go and actually do it now, so... Okay, this is a machine that we'd eventually kind of like to get as well. A large square baler, right? Alright, now we need to head to the contract field. So, I'm looking at the map here. Where are we actually at? Good question. 14 is the field we got to go to, so... Oh, it's up there. So we actually gotta come down to the road, go up, and then first right on paved. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm not entirely sure how the contracts work. It says we have square bale twine 24 to 24, so we should be good on the twine. Ooh, look at all those weeds. I did see that the precision egg update came out. We're not going to do that right now. We might eventually get into that. The problem I have with it that makes it not great in my opinion is it's not adjustable. So like what I mean by that is you know, if you want one thing like say precision spraying or crop subsidies or something like that, you can't just pick that. You have to do all of it, like the pH and all that stuff. So we're not going to do that right now, especially for our first game here. We might eventually get into that, but not right now. Oh boy, can I make it through here? I think if I shoot this gap. Oh yeah. Alright, so here's our little field. And I don't think we're going to use GPS for this, even though we probably could. Oh, I need to unfold it first, sorry. Okay, then we can actually turn it on, and we can lower the pickup, because we should be able to just drive along. You can actually use GPS for this, if you use the GPS to mow down a swath like this. It should follow the same path, which is kind of cool. And once we were able to afford our actual big baler that sucks in all the grass from the outsides, if we go that route, we should be able to use that as well. It's giving me an error message here because I left it on, but... So obviously we're not going to make a lot off of this field, but I just kind of wanted to test the contracts and see how they went, you know? We can eventually, I suppose, do bigger contracts as well, if you guys want to see that. Might as well make some good cash, right? So is that 24 out of 24 cartridges of square bale twine? Or rolls, I guess? Or is that 24 bales? I hope it's actually like rolls and not bales, because that would be kind of not a lot, but at least it's always sunny here, right? Actually, I think there can be bad weather in this game, actually, right? I do believe that's an option. I think we set it to visuals only when we began. This tractor almost doesn't have enough power the way it seems to work this thing going up hills. Really bogs down. Here comes our first square bale in Farming Simulator 2025. Oh, I missed a little chunk there. If you guys have never seen any videos on how square balers actually work, really, really cool. The amount of technology that goes into one square bale machine like this one is absolutely astounding. How it picks up the actual hay or straw and then packs it in, and then ends up tying it. It's really, really cool. And generally, actually, in big square bales like this, they will actually keep better in real life as well, as long as you cover them, because your grass or straw is packed in so tightly, versus like a round baler where it can get some moisture on it. But if you don't have anywhere to put large square bales, water will oftentimes sit and collect on. Get rid of that message on the top of the route, or on the top of the square bale, and that will cause them to mold. So if you have a building with like a roof or a tarp to put over them, they work fantastic. Round bales are better if you're going to store them without a building. Oh, I didn't know we could actually run over signs. So what do I... Okay, we completed that contract, so do I just go back into the contract? Oh, okay, here. So collect. Okay, so, okay, then we're on the ground. All right, cool. So there, we made $1,000 off of that. Okay. For what? It was like 5 or 10 minutes of work. This guy's still planting down here, which is really good. Hopefully he does a good job. Let's look at the rest of these contracts. Okay, another baling one. Got a bigger field of baling here. Fertilizing, harvesting. Yeah, so there's some pretty good ones. So the bigger the field, the more it'll pay out. Rock removal, huh? I wonder how that goes. Huh. I'm kind of curious to see. Right, the owner wants to destroy specific rocks inside the area. Let's actually try this. I kind of want to try this. Okay, let's go to the shop here. Oops, I went past it. There we go. We're gonna have to go pick up our hydraulic jackhammer here. All right, now we need to actually... Wow, those are incredibly slow controls. Let's actually look at the map. Where do I gotta go again? I'm here. I gotta go down, go across the bridge, and then come down around. Okay. This could be kind of fun, guys. Should we get this guy? What happens if I run into him with this? Attack! And he disappears. And he reappears. It's magical. I feel like we're pretty dangerous with something like this. You can unfold it? Oh, okay. Oh, it's much quieter in here. It's kind of nice, actually. Just cruising along. We're going 7 miles an hour. Oop, I hit the deactivate button. Kubota's a good brand as well. I do enjoy Kubota machinery. Generally not. They don't really have anything in terms of huge tractors right now available at the time of this video, anyway. But they do have some really nice smaller equipment, and they add some really nice quality of life features into their machinery. Like, for instance, a lot of their tractors, they have more gears than your standard other brands. Like 8 gears, meaning that when you're doing things like snow removal, or if you're doing things like, you know, maybe you need to go really slow through a field, or maybe you're stacking bales, or, you know, whatever the case may be that requires a really slow speed, you can just barely crawl along with so much control over how many gears you have. So wait, can honk in this thing? Look at that. We're gonna get there eventually. Maybe that's why this contract pays more. It takes us 90 years to drive down to it. I suppose you could hire an AI worker to drive it down there for you, but it's all good. Personally, in real life, I guess I do not have a Kubota skid steer, but I have a JCB skid steer, which, if you don't know what that is, it's it kind of looks like this, but instead of having 2 arms on each side, it's actually got a mono arm, so one big arm on the right-hand side. And what that basically allows is, instead of having to crawl over the front, because if you didn't know, that's actually how you enter most skid steers, you have to crawl over the front, and the door opens up in the front. There is actually a door over here on the left-hand side, since there's no arm there, and you can just basically step in and out of the cab, and it's really, really nice when you're working on stuff. Like, really nice that you don't have to crawl in and out over your actual attachment. They are a little more spendy, though, of course. Everything that seems to be nice seems to cost more. Sneaky shortcut. Alright, we should be there in a jiffy. Look at us traveling. There we go. Gotta get around this field, and then we can actually come down here and break these rocks. I've never used a jackhammer attachment like this before, but I have used a hydraulic rock picker, which is basically a big basket that sits on the front of this instead of the jackhammer, and it's got a little, how should I explain it? On the top of it, on the top of the basket, it's got a little, like, bar that has teeth on it. And basically what you can do with that then is, when you drive up to a rock, you can lower it down, and then that your little rake will rake your rocks into the bucket, which is actually kind of nice. Of course, it won't dig many rocks out because it's not made for that. There's separate attachments that'll dig rocks out that we use as well, but okay, I believe it's down here somewhere. Hopefully. I don't know. Is it these rocks? Looks like we're driving into a swamp. Or do I have to be on the other side, maybe? It shows that we're on this side, though. Oh, okay, they got them flagged off for us. That makes it easy. Okay, this shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think, but let's try this. I've never done this before, so let's hit these rocks. Maybe it'll be easier from first person. Oh no, I don't think so. There's too many trees. Can't see. Okay, turn it on. Okay. Do I have to drive or? Oh, there it goes. Boom. All right, one rock down. Let's hit the rest. What's it look like from first person? Whoa, harder to control. Oh yeah. So if I just sit here, is it gonna break it? Because last time I drove ahead a little bit and it broke. Oh, there it goes. Yep, so you just gotta sit here. Too easy. That's supposed to be like my backup camera. The way it looks. I gotta see where my flags are at. I got this one left, I think. Oh. They were kind of hard there. Alright, complete this one and we should be good. There we go. Alright, now we go down to contracts, active, and 1800, just like that. So yeah, definitely took a little while to get down there, but hey, that's alright. Our work on our farm is still getting done as well, right? Crops are still growing. Can we actually go into the map here and not hotspots? What do we want? Farmland. Yep, we know that. There we go, growth. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, we're still pretty much in the light stages there. But that's all right. It'll grow fast enough for sure. Let's take a look at some of our other stuff we could actually grab here. You know, I did actually see the, where was it? Construction here. We have all kinds of things that we can do in here that I was kind of wondering about. So different silos, silo extensions, constructibles. So we've got different houses here and garages. I've got containers here. So for fuel, fertilizer tanks, lime stations, windmill, old wind wheel with water tank. The water station can supply your water tanks with fresh water. Okay, could be good for cows, maybe. This is pretty much a fill all mod that I got here. We might eventually grab two when we need to. We got factories here, selling points, and selling points as well. Piano manufacturer. Wow. We got greenhouses here, which I kind of want to get into greenhouse farming a little bit. Maybe should we try that? Here we have a greenhouse and nursery. I don't know which one would be the best. Obviously, these ones just take water the way it looks. So if we just get a... So what do we have here? We've got glass ones and we've got tarp ones. Glass ones seem cheaper. Okay, a mushroom greenhouse. Doesn't cost very much for a mushroom greenhouse. I kind of want to try the mushroom greenhouse. Where should we put the mushroom greenhouse? We're gonna have to put water in it, I assume. So yeah, water's got to go in the back. And so how do we rotate? There we go. So we'll have to enter from the front and then put water in the back. So this is kind of a little wasted space right here. So let's just put her down right here, I think. We should be able to still get through. All right, let's go look at our mushroom greenhouse. Our impulse buy. So can we actually get in this thing? We should be able to get in there, right? Okay, water has to go in there. Pick up our stuff from over here. That's good to know. There's no buttons to hit. Maybe we can't. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I'm dumb. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was like, we gotta be able to get in here, right? Okay, so let's try to get some. Actually, hold on. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Let's go in here and back to construction. And then if we go back up to where was our, was it under containers? Yeah. So if I put this here, it doesn't look like I could just, okay, I thought maybe I could, oh, that's not, okay, I did not want to place it, I just wanted to rotate it. I thought maybe I could, you know, place this here, because it says it supplies your water tanks with fresh water. Okay, that didn't seem to help us very much. Okay, these are all just bales that we can buy here. Okay. I thought maybe we could get, you know, a better water point, maybe? These are all factories, no... What's this? Grain mill. These are all selling points. Okay, there's nothing under greenhouses for us there. Cultivation. No, okay. What about cows? Anything in there? Nope. Horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, other. Doghouse. Okay, so we got fences in here we can grab. Lights, other. Purely decorational. Okay, these are all just decorations, which we don't really want right now. Sculpting, so there's no automatic watering mods, huh? That I have on. So evidently I'd have to place down a water tank. Maybe you guys know a better way to do this, but if we get a water tank, so we'd have to place a water tank, so let's just put it right over here. And then we're gonna have to get some sort of a trailer to actually haul that water, so wouldn't be under animals, would it? Miscellaneous maybe? Nope, that's not right. Maybe it is under barrels. Yeah, this is water. So the cheapest one is 5 grand, which should be enough, I would think anyway. Let's just purchase this one. Customize. Rim color. I don't mind the white actually. So let's go ahead and buy this. All right, then we gotta take our tractor over there and pick it up so we can actually start growing some mushrooms. I don't know what they're gonna net. It's just kind of an impulse buy at this point. Yeah, it could be a major financial mistake, but oh well, we'll see. I don't even know where we're gonna sell mushrooms, to be honest, but we're gonna figure it out. It didn't look like that was from a mod either. Maybe it is, but guess let me know in the comments down below, are mushrooms from a mod or not, but we'll go pick up our water tank and then bring it back over, throw some water in there, and hopefully that starts the seeding process in. It doesn't look like we have to put anything else into it. Of course, eventually we're gonna have to buy a trailer as well to haul our mushrooms out to sell them. So it'll take a little while before we see a return, I would say. But I'm not too worried about it. We've got enough cash where we can make one impulse buy here and there, right? It's a nice little river here. We should be able to fill up at our tank that we just bought. Just a little water tank trailer that we can hook onto and take off with, right? Excuse me, pardon me. It doesn't look like we can actually switch the type, so it literally just holds water, which is fine. That's all we need it for, but definitely wouldn't need this big of a tractor on this either, but oh well. A pickup would have been fine to pull this, I'm sure. No hydraulics or nothing, just a little pump motor on the back. Dang, look at that school bus whip around there. And it is almost 2 p.m. in game time. Where's that school bus taking those children? Actually, maybe he's just going to prep. He's going to sit there for an hour or something. Who knows? I missed my turn, I think. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Getting nervous for a minute. We could eventually try the bee thing too, although I'm not really sure. Oh, they are producing honey over there already. Cool. So without us even doing anything, it's just producing it. So here we can fill up on water. I don't know how much that greenhouse is going to hold. I'm hoping that I have enough space to get around here with this. Should have a smaller tractor actually. Okay, we'll start filling up the greenhouse. Okay, and it got full with 3% left, just about perfect. So let's actually jump out here and come in here and take a look at this now. Okay, so water is good. No active productions. So do I manage it? Okay, so here we got a pick, I assume. Okay, so we have oysters and enoki. Enoki? How do you say that, guys? How do you say that? Okay, so let's go with oysters, I think. What's the output mode? Oh, it'll just sell right away for us. Okay. So let's go ahead and activate this. And can we go into our actual prices here and look at what mushrooms are selling for? Here's Enoki, or however you say it. Okay. Here we should be... Okay, oysters. Okay, oysters are selling for more, but not until... That's not that much of a difference. Let's just keep them selling. This might be a good little passive income thing for us here eventually. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, we're in the mushroom business. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and close this door. Alright, we're gonna actually just go over here. We'll fill this water tank back up just so it's ready. And then we'll unhook it. So it's ready for the next time we want to use it. I don't know how long our water will last there, but Hopefully a while, so I don't have to monitor it so much. Unhook it right there. Alright, let's go check on our AI worker. Okay, he's just about done planting this field, actually, the way it looks here, so that's really good. Our nice big wheat field here, so perfect. That makes me happy. As long as this water doesn't go down too much, should be okay. Let me know, guys, if you know of a way to autofill this, I guess. Is there a trailer or some sort of system I can use to put there to autofill? If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. Looks like our wheat is growing really good here as well. That's good. Really, really good. Sweet. We may have to pick up some more contracts as well here eventually. We'll see. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode here. So we did a lot. We got fields planted. We got wheat growing. We got mushrooms going. And we made a few impulse buys, but that's good. That's fine. You know, might turn out well for us. Got to take a leap of faith sometimes and just go with something. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next one.